Thank you for joining the Syndicate Network and your host, Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.
Zack Snyder fans are weirdos. Do you think James Gunn reboot the DC universe properly?
This answer your question.
Oh my God! James Gunn. James Gunn. James Gunn. James Gunn. James Gunn. James Gunn. James Gunn.
Okay, Walton, James Gunn's not more successful than Zack Snyder at the box office. Zack Snyder, look at Batman v Superman and how well 300 did and all that stuff. Boy, I gotta tell you, James Gunn's fans, you guys are like, you're more aggressive. Let's just say more aggressive than even Snyder fans, and that's saying something. Woo! And you got a lot of free time, I must say.
Woo, honey.
Yo, 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 what's going on, y'all? It is your boy, Skywalker the Jedi. Back at y'all with another one. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you hear me rocking out, and I appreciate that. Man, much love, you guys out there. We are live. You dig? Just want to say thank everybody for catching this on the live play and everybody that will be catching this on replay as well. Shouts out to all y'all. We about to get to it. We about to get to it, you dig? Man, much love to everybody that's already in the chat. We got Mysterious Stranger in here. We got Dougie Tunes in the building. Hey, I ain't seen Dougie Tunes in here in a minute. What's up, Dougie Tunes? We got Dennis Medina. What's going on, bro? We got Music City Soul. What's going on, bro? We got Slipknot fan, Chris Thermo, Nick Jackson, DC all the way. We got Joe in the building, Triton. We got Michael. What up, Mike? We got Toy Mafia in the building. We got Curtis Jeffries in the building. We got Mama Bear Doll in the building. Thank you so much for being here, Mama Bear, as usual. We got PRK Gaming and Collectibles. You dig? He said they can't even lie about the opening weekend, right? Yo, it's crazy. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. We got Nessa Noel in the building. Thank you for being here, Nessa. Much love and appreciation. Thank you so much. We got CY98 in the house. We got Ray in the building. What's going on, Ray? We got RMT, Rebel Moon Theory, in the building saying, what's up, Rebels? Just want to stop by before I head back to the battlefield. Rebel Moon Bloodline is fantastic. Bro, I was getting it in earlier, bro. I got to get back to it. I was right up till when I unlocked my Evoker. You know what I mean? I was getting to it, dog. That game is dope, too. It is super dope. It reminds me of The Ascent that was on Game Pass a while ago. But yeah, y'all make sure to go download that Rebel Moon Bloodline out there on iOS and Android right now. You dig? We got the Batman in the building. What's going on, bro? Right? We got Frank C in the building. We got W Mir in the building. Right? So yeah, he got his own customized team of Banner Guard, Evoker, my own Jimmy. on my fourth mission. Yeah, no, I had just unlocked that evoker. What's going on, Lucas Ironside? Ain't seen you over here in a while. Nice to have you back. Right? Bro, this movie's belly flopping, dog. Belly flop. Belly flop. And we're gonna break it down right now. What up, Alan Belt? Much love. Oh man, oh man. It's time to see the holes in the holy. Right? Let's go ahead and get through this opening little rigmarole. Make sure you guys are hitting the like buttons, hitting that share and subscribe, as well as that notification bell, so that you know when I'm going live. We are on the road to 5K. We have hit 3,000, guys. Just wanted to let y'all know that we did hit 3K. You dig? So shout out to all y'all helping along this journey, and everybody that's just now subscribing. Hopefully we can keep you guys entertained while giving out some great information at the same time. You dig? We are here. Consistency is key. You know what I'm saying? We are the creators, the founders, the whatever you want to call it, man, the CEOs, the engine, man. Hashtag sell and or hashtag sell ZSJL and hashtag sell Snyderverse to Netflix. Trying to get that conclusion of Zack Snyder's DC arc over on the Netflix platform, and have been using these hashtags as the vehicle to do so. We only ask 3 rules of engagement, which is that you guys be positive while using the hashtags. That's the current home for Zack Snyder and all his original projects. Rule number 2, we ask that you guys don't mix the hashtags, as we're trying to keep the messaging as focused and effective as possible, right? Because look, shit like that be important, y'all. Look, okay, let's just be honest, right? I'm about to be honest. Now, there's been, we've got a lot of flack for having these ROEs, right? And we've always said, hey, we're trying to keep the messaging as focused and as effective as possible, right? So, there was something that happened the other day on July 11th. Part of the Zack Snyder fandom got together, did something that was pretty cool, but out of that was more hashtag restore the Snyderverse shit, when those hashtags weren't even used. And it's immediately going back into, oh my God, see, they're boycotting. Oh my God, see, they're so toxic. Oh my God. And I was just like, yo, see what the ROEs get you? That's why it's like, we may be sticklers, but it's for a reason. And rule number 3, we're asking that you guys don't tag, mention, quote, tweet, reply to, or anything of that sort anybody over at WBD, which is including but not limited to one James Gunn. ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube and X are also platforms that you guys should be following and subscribe to, as all pertinent information will be coming from there, as well as myself and Apex Leon, the new geeks. You dig? If you'd like to sponsor a stream, whenever you guys give super chats, super thanks, gifted memberships, anything of that nature, whoever donates the most, it will be tallied up, and you will have your name scrolling across the bottom of a following stream. You dig? Like the homie W Mir does on this chat. You know what I mean? Hey. Oh, snap. The chat been jumping on me. It said suddenly Omni-Man Jor-El is comic accurate. Nah. We ain't. Bruh, they doing the same shit. They're like, see, it happened in this one little thing, like in this one little run. And people be like, bruh, wasn't y'all just saying that with the female Silver Surfer shit? Right? I got over it. But they was like, nah, it was only like 3-4 issue run. It's like little obscure thing. And then the same people is over here telling you that fucking Zod Jor-El is okay, right? Talking about having a harem. He said, and they think that domestic can save it. Ain't nothing saving that movie, bro. And Necron says, but Rebel Moon is a dead franchise. Oh, no, we got, bro. The next Zack Snyder hour, it's up, bro. No, it's up. It's up for all these frauds, Necron. It's up for all of them. He said, Superboy L is bombing internationally. Trust me, we gonna do our part over in the States too. You think you just gonna come in, kick us out, and be able to launch your franchise, and it's just all gonna be good? Is that what you think that you're gonna be able to do?
No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. Stop.
Facts. Yeah. He said, by the way, anyone on Bloodlines, my handle is Vagrant Hand 011. Mine is Skywalker ZSSM. You dig? That's my handle. Skywalker ZSSM. You dig? Yeah. What's going on, Taylor West? Oh my God, CY98 with the $20 super chat saying, boy, do we have problems up here. Up in here. It's getting ugly. Hey, bro, don't even start, bro. Let me go ahead and give you this drop, dog. What up? Where'd it go? Oh, here we go.
You know, I got all this shit hanging over my head. But you off trying to start a war with our partners.
The nigga diss me every time I see him. Acting like he the one in charge and shit.
In Compton, he is the one. You lose. Every time you bite with that nigga, and I'm the one that pays for it. And you gonna get off his corners? You gonna leave his people be? Or you the one that's gonna find yourself a new plug?
You don't mean that shit?
The fuck I don't. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. Drive, motherfucker!
Yeah. Right. Says they criticize us for using Elseworlds as a basis and then use Elseworlds as a basis. Crazy, right? Crazy. Mama Bear says it best. Is it technically comic accurate? Yes. All right. Like, does it represent the overall representation of Jor-El? Hell no. Hell no. Right. Yeah, man. He says, sell, motherfucker. Right. Oh man, y'all is killing me, right? Hold on. Let me hold on. Give me a second, and then I'll try to get this up. You dig? But yeah, we are about to kick off this conversation in 1 second. Said theatricality and deception, powerful agents to the uninitiated, but we are initiated on WeChat. And that shit cracked me up too, because it's like a super dope scene and it really, really fits. Austin killed it, Joe. Austin killed it. Hold up. She did exactly what I didn't want it to do. Yeah. Give me 1 second, W Mirror, and then I got you. Wait, actually, hold up. No, you know what? I can just do it like this. You know what? We're about to take a little side when just this one time for the homie. All right. Let's see. For the one time you did. Let's see.
Where's the picture gone? What?
Oh, Jesus, God, oh, Mary, Mother of Jesus, Jesus of Nazareth. Why am I worrying about this? You did it! All I have to do is go out and tell them what happened. Perfect. They say, well, who left them alone with the picture? They say me. And they say, well, you're fired. I say fire. No. Then they say firing was not enough. Let's prosecute you for negligence. Then I go to jail. My wife leaves me. My daughter becomes a prostitute. I wind up on death row, sharing a cell with Butch McDick. Calm down. I just gotta calm down. Okay. Give me one more look at the painting. Oh, God!
Oh my God, Joe. Oh man, shout out to the dog, W Mirror. All right. For sure. He said David Cornsweet is now praising Zack Snyder and Henry Cavill for bringing a unique look at Superman, which hadn't been explored before. The desperation is real, bro. They are tripping, bro. What's going on, Osa Fresh? What's going on, 88? He said if they fucking sold ZSJL, it would raise the whole brand. Hashtag sell this shit. High tides raised all shit. The discourse would equal money. Yeah, that's positively discourse. Oh no, look, we're gonna get to this too. We're gonna get to that too. Man. All right. He said, if you think it's bad now, just wait till you see what's inbound. He said, this upcoming weekend could be a bloodbath. Oh my God, right? What up, Madman? All right. Future Tron. Send Havoc 5150. He said, it's week 2 of buyer's remorse and vindication. For sure. All right. Let's we got Red Rum. Much love, all y'all. Let's go ahead and let's get started with the show because it's time to cook, bro. It's time to cook expeditiously, right? So, y'all know, right? Y'all know what's up. We knew this day was gonna come, yo. I was just talking to the homie earlier, and I was like, look, dude, I doubt, not even doubt, like when we were having conversations leading up to this movie, obviously we was talking behind the scenes and having certain things like, oh my God, you know, what if, right? I never ever assumed that this movie was going to do overly well. And that's a huge part of the reason why we've been out here having all these conversations, right? Oh no, I'm gonna get to your question in one second, Nico. But you know, we all knew that this shit was gonna happen, yo. And it's crazy been having these conversations this entire time, being called crazy, people saying I'm tripping and all that. And everything that we've said has come to pass. Everything. Right? Everything. Whoo. Crazy. This is wild, man. This is like really crazy. But Nico has a question. And Nico Bellic. Nico, my cousin is here. Right? Anyway, Nico's question is did Man of Steel make money because they heavily marketed it with Christopher Nolan's name, right? I would say that obviously probably played a part in it, no doubt. You have Christopher Nolan coming off of the Dark Knight trilogy. Everybody wanted him to do Superman, and just being able to have his name on it was obviously going to boost the brand or the box office potential for that movie nonetheless, right? Absolutely. Right? But yet and still, the movies went on to make money after that. Wonder Woman made money. I don't think that had Christopher Nolan's name on it. Suicide Squad made a bunch of money. I don't think that had Christopher Nolan's name on it. Batman versus Superman. Oh my God. Right? So does he get credit for all of the subsequent successes too? Because he had his name heavily on the first one? Is that how we're gonna do? Does James Gunn's names being all over movies that don't do well? What about his name being all over this one? What about his name being all over the Suicide Squad? See, y'all not even gonna run from the Suicide Squad, yo. It's not gonna happen. You guys aren't gonna get away with that. There were other, like, y'all swear up and down, oh my God, COVID affected the movie theaters. No shit, Sherlock. We all understand that. But guess what? Other movies that came out before and after that movie made more money than it. So guess what? That means it wasn't the fucking box office conditions. It means it was the movie. Lebowski? Man, crazy. He said the movie actually did do good. What are you talking about? $125 million superhero movie when most superhero movies are not even crossing the $100 million mark. Do you know that this movie opened up to less than Ant-Man and the Wasp? That shit got the whole multiversal. Bruh, Ant-Man and the Wasp is one of the main reasons that they use for why the multiversal thing didn't work. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Stop me when I tell a lie. Suicide Squad, the second one or the first one? Because the first one was a massive success. Massive success. Right? People are saying that Man of Steel only performed good because it was peak superhero cinema era. No, bruh, it's the movie, dog. See, you know what's so crazy, man? It's wild. It's wild. What? Bro, if the movie's dope, does it cross 100 million? Did Deadpool and bruh, this is supposed to be a cultural moment. Superman is supposed to be a cultural moment. Like a cultural thing. Y'all will not fucking no, this will not be we ain't gonna let this slip. The Superman logo is the second most recognizable symbol in human history. I need you guys to understand that, or on the planet right now, next to the Christian cross. Okay, has Superman had a long record of like being a box office draw? Absolutely not. But that's what this thing was supposed to usher in. We were supposed to have a new era of DC ushered in, and it was supposed to take note. This movie was supposed to be a whole bunch of shit that it wasn't. Right? We're going to talk about that in 1 second. Right? Exactly. 2025. And then here's my question. When Fantastic Four smacks this movie across the fucking face, then what's the excuse going to be? Then what is it going to be? Right? What's it going to be then? If Fantastic Four opens much larger than this movie does, cool. Right? Watch this. Right? Right? He's saying that, hold on, where's it? If that Fantastic Four is going to do worse and barely make 100 million. Now, I'm going to tell you why I don't think that that's true. Right? I went to the Captain America Captain America Brave New World fan screening out here in LA at the El Capitan, and it was nowhere near as many tickets are sold as for this Fantastic Four thing. Nowhere near. I went to this same screening for Thunderbolts. There was nowhere near as many tickets as has been sold for Fantastic Four. And these tickets are more expensive than most of you guys are going to pay. They're like $50 a pop. You know what I mean? 50 a pop. So cool. Hey, we can sit here and we can like have conversations and we can hope for stuff. I'm talking about what I'm seeing in reality. And what I'm seeing in reality is this movie is about to smack that movie across the fucking face. 100%. 100%. So then it's like, well, you know, no, it's like if your movie's good, it could open to over 100 million. If it's dope. If it's not dope, you know what I mean? Then hey. And they even had to add in like extra screenings. That wasn't even from just fucking the regular Thursday. That was from like Tuesday screenings, if I'm not mistaken. Right? It was like screenings like earlier in the fucking week. Crazy. And yes, it was supposed to blow Man of Steel out the water, dog. We talking about shit that's and it's coming in less. All right. Telling y'all. He said the cope and goalpost movement is existential, right? All right. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. He said a Variety article said ticket prices in 2013 were $8.38. I heard now they're around $20, and that shit still made less. Woo! Crazy. What up, cool one only? So audiences, overseas audiences said no, right? He said Warner Brothers wanted good critical reception and good audience reception. That's what they was looking for more than anything, which they never got with Man of Steel. Well, I'm pretty sure that they should have been looking for more money than before. You know what I mean? Right? They should have been looking for more money. Money. It's the money, Lebowski. You did, but let's get to it though, man, because these people coming out here, they've been lying to y'all, man. Right? They've been lying to y'all, but it's time to bring a little bit of clarity back to the conversation. You know? Let's see. What did it settle on? Because I keep seeing two different numbers. Right? Okay, so I guess it is. You know what? No. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna even use this site because I don't fuck with them, but I'm gonna use them because I'm gonna use their right. He said, he said, do you think these Rotten Tomato scores are paid for? Yo, I think to a great deal, yes, they are, right? But we're actually about to use them as a source, right? Right now, because look, let's just go by what they saying. They saying that this shit made $122 million opening weekend. They the ones saying that. I'm not saying that. Sky is not making this up, guys. This is not something that Sky is saying, right? That's not what Sky is saying. Rotten Tomatoes, this site that y'all love, you know what I mean? That y'all be caping for, right? Says this shit made 122 million. I didn't write this. I didn't put this out. Right? Some of y'all saying it's 125. Fine. It's 125, right? But I haven't. You see, y'all got me clicking out of my own live stream, right? Now, what I'm saying is that I've been seeing people say 125, but every article I pull up says 122. Right? This article says 122. Right? So I don't know. I've been hearing people say 125, but all the articles I'm seeing says 122. But let's even go off what you guys are saying. Let's say it's 125. Right? I never said that the movie had to make $1 billion opening weekend. But what I did say is that shit had to open up over Man of Steel numbers. Right? And I actually got a stream coming up about this too. I'm not going to super go into this right now, but look at when this came out, y'all. This came out in 2013, right? This came out in 2013. It was updated in 2013. $128 million debut. It's 12 years ago. Now, once again, I ain't the best at maths. Right? I ain't the best at maths. I ain't the best at arithmetic. You know what I'm saying? But I'm seeing people try to make jokes about inflation. Right? But this don't, I mean, is this inflation to y'all? I mean, this is straight up dollar for dollar, band for band, M for M. Right? I mean, bro, I'm seeing people, trust me, yo, I've seen everything. I'm seeing all these people crashing out, making all these inflation jokes. I mean, what's inflation right here? I mean, this is band for band. We can go M for M. Yo, and then, yeah, that's very important. I was just talking about that. Man is still lost in 24 countries, dog. Superman launched in 78 or like some shit. Right? And then, right? Watch this, right? Because Man of Steel made 28 million, right? And it made like, what was it? It was like 70 something international, if I'm not mistaken, in that opening week in 24 countries, right? Now watch this. Right? Let me take this down. What are we talking about, bro? Bro, they over here talking about inflation, dog. Bro, this movie was the shit over there, bro. This next one is, I mean, the one that's over there now is just super shit. Yo, this shit writes itself. Bro, I'm seeing people blame Zack Snyder, dog. Oh my God, y'all still blaming Zack? Oh my God, bro. He said we didn't even need inflation. That's what I'm saying. And they try to make it seem like everybody over here talking about inflation. Everybody ain't bringing up inflation. You can go M for M, bar for bar. It's just lost. He said they wouldn't be making inflation jokes if their groceries were 2013 prices. Right? Yes, bro. And yes, man, it still had a staggered release, bruh. Rail with the $10 super chat saying, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's a super flop. Yo, hold on. Much love, Rail. Let me go ahead and hit you with this drop, bro. Yeah. We can go M for M. We can go ban for ban. And Necron said, would you rather buy a car at 2013 prices or 2025 prices? Let them know, bro. Bro, this shit is so simple. I'm talking about one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack. You know what I mean? He said he made $9 million in China, dog. Yeah, bro. We out here, bro. We out here, integrity. Yeah. Oh, I had said 78 countries earlier. My bad, Nessa. Yeah, it was 74. Excuse me. Let me get it right. Because, they be like, oh my God, Skywalker said that it was released in 78 countries and it was only released in 74. Yo, it ain't even really 78 countries on the face of the planet. He be lying. 78 countries don't even exist. Oh my God, bro. He said Soiper man had every advantage and still came up short. Shit failed to launch even with the cheat codes, bro. Bro, they got, you know what? I'm gonna probably have to be doing I probably have to do a stream on this too. They got Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi unfollowing James Gunn, bro. It's all types of backstage shenanigans going on and people getting stabbed in the back. True faces being revealed. And I'm here for it all. And Nico says, if Superman underperforms, then our Supergirl and Clayface tanked already at the box office. What do you think, Nico? What do you think? I think so. I would bet so. Right? Crazy. Yeah, nah. This movie was supposed to be a cultural phenomenon, not just something to break even. Right? Much love. He said, you all think the Fantastic Four gonna do good? No, they don't. I do. I've been arguing with my chat and people coming through. I've been arguing. I think that movie's gonna do good. I even went on record and said that I think it's gonna be the biggest one out of all three of them, but we'll see. I may be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time I've been wrong either. You know what I'm saying? But no, I think that I'm telling y'all, look, y'all sleeping. Me going to these fan events screenings is usually a pretty good gauge on how, because look, think about it like this, right? You have to pay to go to these. And so this is not like some free thing that they're giving out. And usually the tickets are like way more. They're way more expensive, right? So for the MCU movies, and I go to the same one. For the MCU movies that typically don't end up opening as big, the interest is not there. It's usually not the same, right? It's usually not the same. For this shit, it's probably gonna sell out. And that's a big theater to sell out. So we'll see. Right? Oh yeah. Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi are having a war against Gunn and Seth, bruh. I believe it, yo. Right? Yeah. But look, let's go ahead and get to it. He said, tell the masses what's coming out this weekend. What it's Smurfs and I don't. Oh, and I Know What You Did Last Summer, right? Yeah. Yep. Said I don't think it will. That female surfer alone gonna make it a horrible movie. All right, we'll see. Look, one of my good homies is a Silver Surfer fan for show. That's his favorite comic book character at all. He was pissed at first too, and then he started watching the trailers and he was like, "All right, fine, it's fine." He didn't care anymore. So I don't know. He's this guy. Now think about it. Supposedly, DeLuca and Abdi came out a few months ago saying they were the ones that hired Gunn. Now they unfollowed him when his movie released. Bruh, they ain't the ones that, bruh, it was not that kind of thing, bruh. You're right. They was not. He says, pull up the numbers website and show the box office numbers for Superman to show how they included the Thursday previews in their Friday number to lie about it making less than Man of Steel. What, to lie about it making less? Bro, are you saying that they didn't include? Wait, huh? Bruh, they included more than just the Thursday shit for Superman. Yeah, nah. I don't need a right. Oh, yeah, nah. I don't need Ryan to explain it to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they did include for Tuesday too. I was like, that's crazy, because Man of Steel had one on Wednesday and they didn't include that one. So if you want to include the one that they did on Wednesday for Man of Steel, you know what I mean? It's crazy. But let's get back to this though, because this shit was wild, man. I gotta play some of these videos, man, because there's this one about this. I'm about to play. Yo, it was like an 8-minute clip that was released on the internet, and I watched the whole thing. I was actually gonna play that, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna wait and see if there's like a shorter one. And then I ended up seeing one later, and I was like, hold up, let me go ahead and grab that, because this is hilarious. Let's go ahead and play this, and let's see what this gentleman had to say about watching the Superman movie, right? And this is the demographic it seemed like they was making this movie for all the OG Christopher Reeve fans, you know what I mean, from back in the day, people that's in that, you know, that age group that, you know, might have read The Toy Collector maybe. But nah, for real, let's get into this man's review, because this is crazy.
The movie is ridiculous. First of all, forget the political innuendos, and they're about as subtle as a jackhammer. I don't care about that. I'm not getting into that. What I'm getting into is, as for someone who's a old-time TV show Superman guy, this movie was pure torture to sit through. This was 2 hours of this new Superman. It was he wasn't Christopher Reeve, but he was okay Superman, getting the crap beat out of him. Who wants to see Superman get beat up for 2 hours? He's getting beat up by everybody. Plus, you have other superheroes in the movie. I didn't go there to see some guy named Mr. Terrific or some lady named Hawk something or other. I don't even know who she was. Okay, these other superheroes who he calls on. Who are these other superheroes? This is a Superman movie. You want to see Superman flirt with Lois Lane, keep his disguise, and battle crime. That's what you want to see. And good triumph over evil. That's Superman.
Hey, You know what he reminds me of, y'all? And I ain't even gonna front. He sounds like a Snyder cultist. He sounds like a Snyder cultist, bro. That's who he sounds like to me, right? Don't he look like somebody that just is not a real DC fan? Yo, don't it look like, you know, right? Crazy, bro. Hold up, let me check the likes in Necron. No, actually, y'all have finished the conquest. Let me go ahead and give y'all the drop for the 50 like hype. You did?
You still owe the Great One 50,000 more worlds. He will hear your plea when you pay your debt.
Crazy. Crazy. He sounds like a damn Snyder cultist. Yeah, nah. Much love to you though, Necron. I'm glad that you was on it. Right? He said, I see 56 likes. Yeah. And Sean says, I have never been bombarded with so much false information over a film's opening weekend. They could have used that Superman marketing budget to have filmed Man of Steel 2 and released that as a backup. Tell me about it, right? This is crazy. He said, that's not a film critic. No, that sounds like somebody who paid to go watch the movie. Oh my God, bro. He said, I hated this Superman movie. It was way too goofy. Oh, yo. He said, that dude is a normie. Said, I think they're taking risks. They should have brought Brave and the Bold and a Wonder Woman solo movie just after Superman. But hey, they're not. They're not. You know. Hey, you think you're getting a Wonder Woman or like a Batman Brave and the Bold follow up after Superman?
No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. Stop.
Oh my God, bro. He said, man, there's still 2. You're getting 150 to 200 million. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Sounds like general audience, bro. I'm about to, you know what? I gotta play this shit one more time. I'm sorry.
The movie is ridiculous. First of all, forget the political innuendos, and they're about as subtle as a jackhammer. I don't.
He says subtle as a jackhammer.
The movie is ridiculous. First of all, forget the political innuendos, and they're about as subtle as a jackhammer. I don't care about that. I'm not getting into that. What I'm getting into is, as for someone who's a old-time TV show Superman guy, this movie was pure torture to sit through. This was 2 hours of this new Superman. It was he wasn't Christopher Reeves, but he was okay Superman, getting the crap beat out of him. Who wants to see Superman get beat up for 2 hours? He's getting beat up by everybody. Plus, you have other superheroes in the movie. I didn't go there to see some guy named Mr. Terrific or some lady named Hawk something or other. I don't even know who she was. Okay, these other superheroes who he calls on. Who are these other superheroes? This is a Superman movie. You want to see Superman flirt with Lois Lane, keep his disguise, and battle crime. That's what you want to see. And good triumph over evil. That's Superman.
And he said he's a sports host. Come on, man. That is my point. That is your general audience, bro. This is your general audience. They don't want to listen to the general audience, bro. Right? The general audience is saying this shit is trash. He said this movie's like a Saturday morning cartoon, but then there's stuff like Lex blowing people's brains out. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, bro. He said, "Man, it still was a true solo movie." But they say that Zach shit was too you know, it was too I don't know, edgy. You know what I'm saying, right? Said the general audience is what puts you over the top. These gunners just don't get it. Nah, they do. He said, "Old man doesn't know that they're building a new universe." All right, cool. So just hey, everybody that just didn't like the movie. He said the dog was put in for normies. Yo, don't make me play that whole clip, y'all, because that whole clip is like 8 minutes. And he fucking roasted the dog. He was like, bruh, that's one of the things he roasted the most. He was like, why is there a dog with a cape in there? He's like, why does Superman have robots? He was so confused. He was like, why does a dog have a cape, bro? Like, why does a super dog there? And he said, I love dogs. He's like, I love dogs, but why has a dog got a cape? Bro, this shit is ridiculous, bro. This movie is bad. Y'all can cope. Yo, dread it, run from it. Destiny still arrives. Or shall I say, I have. That man torched. Matter of fact, you know what? Y'all want me to react to the whole 8-minute clip? Fuck it. You know what? Let's just go ahead and pull that up. You know what I mean? Because, why not? Right? Why not react to the whole clip? Because that shit's funny. Since y'all want to bring up dogs and how the dog was for the general audience, we're going to hear him talk about the dog in 1 second. Where'd that thing go? Because that video is too funny. He was like, what the hell is up with this dog? I'm like, tell me about it. Right? See, but then it's going to be like, oh, hey, see, but the old man just don't know the comic books, y'all. He don't know who Crypto is. Right? See how it's everybody else's fault that we all just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always the audience's fault. Hey, it's not like James Gunn just made a shit movie, Wait a minute, where the hell is that video at? Because he torched that movie. And I want to react to the whole thing. Because, yeah, we got a little bit of time. We chilling. Oh, yeah, here we go. We found it, right? Send Habit. If we need you to say roll the tape, bro. You know what I'm saying? He said, if nobody here reads comics. Sure we don't. He said crypto's been around since 1955. You know who else has been around for a really long time? Calendar Man. You know what I'm saying? Condiment King, bro. Oh my god, bro. It's hella characters that have been around for a long time. You know what I mean? What's going on, Bill? Right? What's going on, DC Talk? Bruh, they willing to take any kind. He said Polka Dot Man been around since 1962. No one gives a shit about that. Right? That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh my God. He's been around since. Who cares? Has he permeated the zeitgeist? What is Bruce Wayne's dog's name? Right? He said, that's not crypto anyway. That's Gunn's dog in cosplay. Yeah, right? Oh my God. What's going on, bro? Let's get to it though. I'm about to react to this whole video because this shit is hilarious. This shit is hilarious, right? Hilarious. Right? He said that was Gunn's dog, bro. Crypto is a white lab. Bro, y'all swear that y'all be getting mad at like race swapping and shit, right? But y'all don't get mad at breed swapping? Are y'all breedists in here? Are you guys being breedists? Huh? like everybody cool with nah, we all get mad at race swapping, but when it's breed swapping, don't nobody give a shit. You know what I mean? They got some breedists in here, y'all. They don't give a shit when it's breed swapping, right? I'm actually really mad that it wasn't a white lab. What is that? He said, make crypto female next, breedies. He said, according to y'all, Superman can't have a dog. Oh my God, bruh. Straw man to end all straw mans. What's going on, Leon? Right? See? Oh, but they said that we ain't no comic book fans in here, but y'all know what fucking Batman's dog is named, right? That's why I asked that question. Right? Crazy. He said breedversity, equity, and inclusion, bro. We got to get these breeds down, man. BEI, I'm there. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. BEI, bro. Yes. He says Streaky the Super Cat is next. Right? Oh my God. He said Gunn talking about giving Lois power. Insane, crazy, right? This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. This motherfucker about to have a super powered Lois Lane, dog. And y'all want to talk about the comics. Oh my God. I mean, you know, in this one run, Lois was exposed to, you know, a Krypton gravity ray, and you know, it made her get superpowers, right? And she became Kryptonian for 24 hours, right? He said, no way Ozu was a BEI hire. He said that's the only reason Ozu got the job, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Whew. her new powers are intersectionality. Bro, I'm done, dog. I'm done, dog. Look, let's get to this. Let's get to this, right? Because homie about to cook this movie. Ozu, BEI hire. He said one time Lois was exposed to a plot device. Thank you, bro. A plot device indeed, bro. It's just give her ass some Kryptonian powers for 24 hours, right? And she can go girl boss it up, bro. For show, for show. Oh my god, bro. Guns BEI hire, bro. Okay. Let's get to Mike, man, because Mike went in, bro. And we're about to listen to this sportscaster, because he has a sports show. But he talked about Superman, and I thought that this was very, very entertaining. So let's see what he had to say.
What I'm getting into is this stunk as for someone who's a old-time TV show Superman guy trying to get entertained for a couple hours and wants to see Superman. This movie was pure torture to sit through.
Yo, you know what's funny? He's sitting there talking about crypto being in the comics since 1955. Mike looked like he was alive and thriving back in 1955, bro. Hey, yo, somebody tell me when Mike was born, yo. Him and crypto might be around the same age, dog. Oh my god. Bro, this shit writes itself, man. This is hilarious, bro. He said, right? He said, born in 54. That's what I'm saying. Bro, Mike is 1 year older than Crypto, dog. I told y'all, bro. He said, oh my God, bro. I told y'all. He said nobody pays attention to a sports pundit. Oh, except the fucking sports community, mind you. Oh my God. He said, yo, Superman. Oh my God, hilarious, bro. Let's get back to it.
Torture. I mean, I'll tell you this.
Absolute torture.
If my name was on the credits, I'd hide it. That's how bad it was.
Hold on. Right. Okay, I can't find this. He says, bruh. Crazy, bro. He says sports fans are superhero fans too. Yeah, that's why they market on shit like ESPN, right? Right. That's why they market on shit like ESPN, right? Okay, let's get back to it though.
This was 2 hours of this new Superman, was a decent. He wasn't Christopher Reeves, but he was okay Superman. 2 hours of him getting the crap beat out of him. Who wants to see Superman get beat up for 2 hours? He's getting beat up by everybody. Plus, you have other superheroes in the movie. I didn't go there to see some guy named Mr. Terrific. I didn't go there to see.
He said, "You saw my Portnoy comment?" No, what? Wait, no, I didn't. Hold up. Where is it? Oh, Portnoy posted to his millions of followers that after Mike's review, he will not be watching Superman. Bro, that's what I'm saying, dog. But nah, man, they're just sports guys, Leon. They're just sports guys, bro. You know? What does it matter, dog? He said movies are obviously a hobby for this guy. We can have secondary hobbies, and it makes it even more close to a general public opinion. Exactly. He said, as if sports aren't way more mainstream than comics. That's the point. He has a normie's perspective. Thank you. See, y'all get it. Right? He said, how can you hate Mr. Terrific? He said, I don't want to go to a Superman movie to see Mr. Terrific. And I didn't hate or no, I didn't want to see Mr. Terrific either. I told y'all it almost looked like this shit looked like he was in blackface, dog. The actor even said it. Let's get back to it though. All right.
Elect, the Green Lantern or some lady named Hawk something or other. I don't even know who she was. Okay, these other superheroes who he calls on. Who are these other superheroes? This is a Superman movie. You want to see Superman flirt with Lois Lane, keep his disguise, and battle crime. That's what you want to see. And good triumph over evil. That's Superman.
Wait, hold up. He said earlier, so his perspective is from 1954 as well. Oh, so it's cool for Crypto to be in the movie if Crypto is from 1955, right? That's where we cut off the line at. And the line is 1955. The line is 1955, yo. If you was born in 54, your opinion invalid, bro. Invalid, bro. Fucking crazy, dog. Oh my god. If you born in 54, if you any older than Crypto, he said, what about Portnoy? His perspective is that of this era. What now? Thank you, bro. He said most Gunn superfans don't like sports because they got atomic wedgies and swirlies in school by the job. They turning them upside down and shaking the chains out their pocket. Yo, oh my god, bro. He said, let him know, bro. Oh my god. But let's get back to it though.
A little tongue-in-cheek, a little cartoonish, a little campy. Okay, this was
right. Look, he even said it can be a little cartoonish, a little campy. He's even on your side in that manner. He's saying, yo, I don't mind a Superman movie being a little cartoony, a little campish. He said, but this
unmitigated garbage. First of all, early on, there's robots. I don't want robots. Okay, I don't want
Yo, I told y'all. When I watched that movie, I'm not going to front. It was like within the first couple minutes, right? You already have the 666 at the beginning. It's like, okay. 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 666 6 whatever, right? But then when he gets dragged to the Fortress of Solitude and you see the Superman robots running up, I told you guys, I was like, that shit just looked dumb. It looked dumb. Why do they have capes? Like, why are they running around? Why is it 8 robots running around the fucking Fortress of Solitude with capes? like why is this happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, he said one of them was his wife. Superman robots. the robots had capes, bro. And here you go. Mike is saying it. He said capes are flapping, right? Yeah, no, it's cool seeing Havoc when he's a fan of these things before the movie came out, right? But then afterwards, when he didn't like the movie, then no. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, now this is a bridge too far. But I love how he pointed out the robots. That shit was so dumb right off the bat.
Robots taking care of Superman. I don't. Then there's a super dog. Who came up with a super dog? I mean, we all like dogs, okay? And I didn't like the dog getting beat on in the movie. It bothered me. But hey, who came up with a dog with a cape? When did that arrive? I watched Superman for years on television. I never saw a dog with a cape. I never saw robots. And in this movie,
I never saw a dog with a cape. Bro, he said, bro, this man is a year older than Crypto, bro. He said, I've never seen Crypto. This man said, I've never seen Crypto a day in my life, bro. Yo, I don't know this man. I've never seen this man. Hell, he said, he said, bro, I'm 71, bro. He said, I've never seen a dog with a cape in my life. Yo. Oh my God. Oh, man. Bruh, yo, to have been shilling for this movie, that shit has to hurt, bro. That shit has to hurt, bro. Man. He said, Sky, this is exactly what happens when you go too deep in one direction. Gunn played to the man babies. All right. He said, that's old girl from no. Yep, I don't know this man. I've never seen this man. Oh my God, bro. Hold on, man. I got a new idea for a new drop. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh my God. He said he's the same age as my mom. George Reeves is the baby boomers Superman, even more than the comics version. He said, I don't have it, Nessa. I actually just gave the homie an idea for a new drop. And she's like, I don't know this man. Right? He said a movie is supposed to appeal to the most people it can, especially a tentpole movie. You can't put a ton of super deep cuts and lore in it. Yeah, bro. Right? He said, is Crypto also allowed to have a secret harem? Maybe, bro. But let's get back to it, right? Oh, but I also agree. 1000% comics. all the credibility is lost for a lot of the influencers who glaze and keep glazing this film. It's over with. This is the reckoning. But let's get back to it.
Superman's in trouble. Lex Luthor's getting the best of him. Everybody in the movie is beating the heck out of him. I thought Jimmy Olsen was going to take a shot at him. I thought Lois Lane was going to throw him out a window. I mean,
he said he thought Jimmy Olsen was going to put paws on Superman. Yo, he said Jimmy Olsen going to put paws on Superman, dog. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro. I love that the real critics were calling it facts. He's like, come to think of it, shouldn't Crypto be burying his bone in every female Earth dog? And or is he fixed? Yo. Oh my God. Crypto sent to Earth to conquer and get super bitches. He gonna have a line, bro. A long line. You know what I'm saying? He said he fixed him with the heat raves. Oh my God, bro. I'm dead, bro. Wow, bro. Wow. Let's get back to Mike, though, man. Mike is hilarious.
I mean, he got beat up by everybody. He got the absolute bejesus. If you want to go see Superman get beat up for 2 hours, he got beat up for 2 hours.
He said, I thought Jimmy was going to snatch Lois, bro. It seemed like if she broke up with him and shit, right? She told his ass to get out pretty much. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. You going to leave anyway? All you do is get mad and walk out with your bitch ass. She like, yo, if you ain't have powers, I'll put paws on you. I'll put paws on you, bro. Yo. This shit is crazy, bro. This movie is absolute dog shit. And I'm so glad that we're out here having these conversations, bro. Oh my God. He said he got the bejesus beat out of it. When have y'all ever seen Superman get his ass beat like that, man? This is crazy. What up, Bad Beast? This is crazy. He said that's why Supergirl called him a bitch. Oh my God. Let's get back to, he said, thanks for watching my dog, bitch. Oh my God, this is crazy. Let's get back to Mike, man. Mike is cooking.
This is Superman. And this had nothing to do with Superman. It had to do with superheroes. It had to do with a war in the Middle East. It had to do with a...
Bro, my cheeks hurt. Pause, bro. My cheeks hurt, man. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. This man is cooking this movie, bro. He is cooking this
with
movie,
Superman. Bro. It had to do with superheroes. It had to do with a war in the Middle East. It had to do with a crazy Lex Luthor. And in the end, Lois Lane is trying to save him by going into the inner earth and a different layer of being with Mr. Terrific, whoever the hell he is. And she is driving a space.
He is like, who the fuck is Mr. Terrific, bro? Yo, man. He said that same Middle East that Gunn denied. Thank you, bro. He said it wasn't no Middle East conflict, bro. And what did we have? A conflict in the Middle East, bro. We got darkness in here coping. Darkness, everybody. Darkness is here. Darkness is spreading. Yo. He said, you guys ruined Mr. Trivia. I just kept hearing, unhand me, cracker. Oh my God. Oh my God. Charlie Murphy. What did the five fingers say to the face? Slap. Yo. Oh my God, bro. Whoo. Whoo. Get your hand out of my pocket. Oh my God. Whew. Whew. Let's get back to it.
Spaceship off the Daily Planet. Now, wait a second. Lois Lane's supposed to be falling off a building and being caught by Superman. This is not made for Lois Lane to be driving a spaceship to save Superman.
I wish I had more hands. I give that movie a 4 thumbs down. He said, bro, why is Lois driving a spaceship to go save Yo, I'm dead, dog. Oh my God. Yo, this is one of the funniest fucking streams I've ever done, bro. Oh my God, bro. This man is cooking this movie. I'm gonna be honest right now. I didn't even watch this whole thing earlier. I haven't even gotten to this part. So I'm like totally ignorant on what he's gonna say for the rest of this video. I'm totally ignorant. I'm just being honest. I had never heard that part, bro. Hold on, I need some water, yo. Hold on. Whew. Okay, let's get back to the video.
I'm like, what the heck am I watching here? The dog was a bigger hero than Superman was. Lois Lane was a much bigger hero. And Jimmy Olsen, who used to be an 18-year-old cub reporter with a brownie camera, he's basically dissing supermodels every weekend.
Whoo. Oh my God, bro. I am in tears damn near, bro. He said, why is Jimmy Olsen dissing supermodels, bro? He's like, what the fuck is going on in this movie? Bruh, I would have loved, I ain't even gonna lie, I would have loved to be like inside this guy's head watching this movie, dog. I'm so serious. Just to feel the absolute rage and just the fucking, bro, yo, you can hear it in his voice. He was not fucking with this movie, man. Damn. Let's get back to it.
And and has
done.
babes galore and is basically stealing the movie. Jimmy Olsen. And there are scenes.
Hey, this is what y'all asked for, dog. Y'all asked for this shit, man. Y'all said, let James cook. Let James cook. And what'd you get? Ozu. He said, Mr. Terrific. Oh my God. Sarate. I'ma sign that pity on the running kind. Oh, I got to be dirty. I'm dirty D. Damn it. Oh my God, bro. That shit was better than Superman, bro. Real talk. Bro, Pootie Tang. Bro, Pootie Tang is better than Superman, bro. All my life, bro. All my life, bro. Pootie Tang is better than Superman. I know that sounds crazy. I know half y'all ain't even heard of that. Y'all like, Sky, what the fuck are you talking about? Right? What is this Pootie Tang? Watch it. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make it through this video, bro. Mike is killing me. Mike is killing me. He said, what you know about Pootie Tang? Yeah, bro, I know. I know Pootie Tang was directed by Louis C.K. Facts. You know what I mean? Man, let's get back to it, though.
I'm telling you, Superman's in trouble. So what you have is Perry White, Jimmy Olsen, and Lois Lane going to the roof of the Daily Planet and getting in a spaceship and taking off to save Superman. I mean, give me a break. I had enough right there. You got a super girl cousin who shows up in a cape and she's stoned, okay, late in the movie. So they're setting her up for another movie. Look for some girl super movie coming up, you know. And they basically alluded to the fact that she's always getting high.
Oh my God. Tippy tie on a running back. Right? Oh my God, bro. Oh. Shimmy Tang on the damn Tang. Bro, I don't know about no Pootie Tang, man. Facts, bro. Oh my God. He said Supergirl always getting stoned, bro. Damn. I would have loved that been inside Mike's head for this movie, man. This is crazy.
Okay. You got the dog who, like I said, is one of the big heroes in this movie. This movie is so bad that if you ask me to go sit through it again, I would want major cash before I could do it.
Yo, what? Yo, what? What did he just say? I want major cash before you go fucking before I got. He said, bruh, you gotta pay me to watch this shit again, dog. And I want to be compensated handsomely. Bro, I would rather get a Pootie Tang sequel, bro. He said Supergirl seemed like my kind of chick. I bet she do, bro, right? Right? Well, look, let's get back to Mike, man.
Was pure torture. It was 2 hours of pain. It was the worst thing I've ever seen. And it had nothing, not at least the movies. And listen, I know the Superman movies weren't great. They made a bundle. Okay? Superman is always going to make money. He's one of the great iconic figures in American entertainment. It's a cash cow. He's always going to make money. You could put him anywhere. You can do Smallville. You can do Lois and Clark. You can make awful stuff, and you put Superman in it, and they're going to go watch it. And this got pumped to the moon. But when I tell you this thing was bad, I'm telling you, really, bro. I was thinking about inflicting pain to myself just to keep myself awake. That's how bad it was. This movie was dreadful. And I have seen people glowing in their reviews, and I'm saying, what are you watching?
Bro, hey, Mike, you and me both, bro. I'm like, what the hell did they watch, dog? What's going on, Philip? What did they watch, dog? We couldn't have watched the same movie. We couldn't be watching the same movie, dog. We couldn't be watching the same movie, bro.
How can this possibly? You got monsters in the movie. You got robots in the movie. You got other superheroes in the movie. You got a damn.
He said you can tell he's still in disbelief. He's reliving the experience as he gets it. Oh my god. He said about he said about the Johnny Cash's, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. He said you got monsters in this shit. You got robots. You got all these villains. You got dogs. He's saving squirrels. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. He does sound like Teddy Ellis. That is hilarious. That's why I'm loving this story, man. It's like that old school New York accent. You know what I mean? That's why I'm loving that's why I'm loving hearing this story, bro. This shit reminds me of when I used to live out there, bro. Bro, he was hot. He was hot watching this movie, bro. He said, bro, you gotta back up the Brinks truck, bro. Oh my god. I can't breathe, bro. Whew. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Whew. Okay. Let's get back to it.
Damn dog with a cape on. You
Okay. Okay, hold on, man. Hold on. He said, Scott, he about to be like that barber in the barber shop that can't get it, bruh. Oh my god. He said, I watch Uncut Gems not because of Sandler, but because of Big Mike. And that's what's up. He's like, who greenlit this shit? So he's like, what the fuck did I just watch? Oh bro, a dog with a cape, the robots with the cape. Bro, what's up with the capes, bro? Damn. Oh my god, bro. Let's get back to Mike, bro. Damn.
You got, what are you talking about? You got Lois Lane in the movie. You got a damn dog with a cape on. You got, what are you talking about? You got Lois Lane driving a spaceship. What the hell does that have to do with Superman? Superman was, Lois gets in trouble investigating a story. She winks at Superman a couple of times. You got the innuendo that they like to, have a little extended relationship.
Simple,
that's
bro.
fine. That's all tongue in cheek. It was tongue in cheek in the movies back in the 70s. Fine. Okay. A little campy, a little cartoonish. This was a disaster. Before you get into all the Middle East innuendos, all right, you got people claiming it's anti-Semitic. I mean, hey, I'm not getting into the political ramifications of it. Are there political ramifications and innuendos? Yes. Forget that. This is just awful. I mean, I actually think the people who wrote this must have been on some kind of hallucinogen before.
Oh my, bruh. He said James Gunn was on drugs. Yo, I had no idea that this was going to turn into James Gunn being on drugs, man. He said, drug test that man right now. He said he was on mushrooms, ayahuasca, ketamine. He said, he said, get that man a drug test. He said, dude said the script writers drop acid, bro. Bro, but what's crazy is he don't even know it's just one person. It's just one person. And he said Gunn was on that Pookie, bro. He was like, he keep calling me, man. He keep calling me. He said Gunn was on Trauma. I'm there. Oh my goodness. Oh, this fucking review is hilarious, bro. Let's keep going, man.
Before they decided that this was a wrap and this was what they were going to go with. The creative consultants and the writers in this thing must have all been absolutely rocked before they made
this. He said, cocaine's a hell of a drug. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Bro, this has been one of the most hilarious streams, dog. I'm so sick. Let's get back to the tape, yo.
That's how bad it was. I can't tell you. Even Harrison, who loves all this stuff, who goes to every Marvel movie there is, goes to every superhero, goes to every Fast and Furious, goes to every one of these awful movies that I can't stand. I've been going to movies with him since he was 2 years old. I used to go with Jack and Emily and Harrison. What I used to do was take them all to the movies to give their mother a break, okay? I would sit, I'd get them whatever they wanted, their popcorn or whatever they wanted. They would sit inside me. I'd sit on the aisle seat, put my feet up. There'd be hardly anybody in the theater, and I'd go to sleep for 2 hours while they watched the movie, whatever it was, whatever crazy, superhero or comic book hero or whatever it was. Who cares? Or any one of those wacky movies we saw through the years.
Oh, wacky, right? We've all heard that word before. Oh my God. Nessa, this is my first time seeing this whole video. On God, it is. I watched like the first minute or two, and then that's all that I ever saw. And that little clip that I played earlier that I got from somebody, I don't remember where. But nah, this is hilarious, bro.
Bottom line is, this is terrible, and I cannot understand anybody thinking this was a good movie. In any way, it was awful. I'm not even going to debate with someone who liked this, but I admit I'm not a sci-fi guy. Okay? And the movies that some people will reference in terms of comparing it to, I probably haven't seen because I don't go to the movies if it's a sci-fi movie. But this was a bad sci-fi movie and an insult to the Superman tradition, to the Superman legend. As someone who used to watch him on Channel 11 on Saturday morning,
wow,
this was an affront to my senses.
Oh my God. Look, we gotta reach out to Mike. He sounds like a fellow Snyder cultist, right? We should reach out and let him know that we're here to embrace him. Oh my God, bro. He said, I know he was mad as fuck when Superman called for Crypto's help against Ultraman. Bro, he said, Crypto, get the toy. Tell me that shit. Oh my God, bro. Somebody reach out to Mike and let him know, bro. Look, he got to go watch BVS, bro. Man of Steel, ZSJL, dog. He said they were on that. Oh, they were on that kryptonite, straight up on that kryptonite. Right. Oh my God. He said he got the bag, bro. He got the bag. He said get the yay. Oh, bro. Look, bro. Y'all put y'all last questions and comments down at the bottom, dog. He said get the yay. Bro, I'm done, dog. What is wrong with you guys, man? Bro, look, man. Bro. I'm about to play this real quick. And I might have to cut this part out later because they be copywriting my shit. He said people will let me know about James Gunn's cameo. Bro, James Gunn, bro. Bro, this motherfucker been cameoing all through the market. Oh my God, bro. I'm about to play this. You know what? No, I ain't even about to play that shit because it's going to fuck around and do that same shit. So,
for instance, he had to kill to protect somebody's life. He would probably do that, even though that would be hard for him.
Yo, it's okay. We only heard about how, with him fucking when we heard about the Superman killing Zod being a bad thing for 12 years, and now all of a sudden it's like it's a cool thing. Yeah, bro. Nah, bro. Look, man. You knew he was gonna put himself in a movie, bro. You knew he was gonna put himself in a movie, dog. You knew he couldn't. You knew he couldn't help it. Said Mike is a real OG for sure. He ripped that movie a new one, bro. Flim Wallaby, right? And Nessa said ever since he said that, I've been hearing nothing but crickets. Yeah, I know, right? Chronolite, nigga. Anyway, man, look, I'm about to get out of here, bro. We're gonna catch y'all next time. Actually, no, let's do members minutes first, and then we'll be right back. You dig?
They say all I care about is views. They say all I care about is views. They say all I care about is views. But what about you? What about you? Came a long way from no subs back when y'all was showing me no love, no front. I just had to take a look back, Cause sometimes y'all forgot I shook that. I know they would attack cause of own issues. To be honest, I got sick and tired of feeling misused. That's why I've always played a drop for every super chat to show appreciation. Now you're fucking doing that. And just like Mikey used to bring us all together, we gotta take a minute to shout out all the members. Just so you know, you keep the fire going like embers. They say a lot, but I forgot, I don't remember. They be better. Say all I care about is views. They say all I care about is views. They say all I care about is views. But what about you? What about you? Maybe I was better as a young man. At least I can say I never became a dumb man. Cause I never grew up to be a James Gunn fan. Real ones of those I can only count on one hand. 5,000 people who really just want stand, or 5K accounts that really just want scam. Whoever I was behind the circle is really just one man trying to paint impressions to get whatever trending. I'm done, man. Who fucking real? Who ain't an avatar? Who ain't three versions of themselves like they fucking Savitar? Who ain't cosplaying every day, complaining that they had it hard? The fact that you don't see yourself playing the victim is the saddest part. Really, you should try to fix your tune like a bad guitar. Keep trying to evolve when you were just a magic card. The tragic part, you just a Pokemon. The magic part, you think you Goldilocks. We need better ops than fucking Team Rocket. You just a green goblin without the fucking deep pockets. Bet we found you in a den where you can never be honest. Honest, if you one of them, then you fucking need phonics. Stupid. All I care about is views. But what about you?
Yeah. Shout out to all the members. We got the homie The Good Austin saying hashtag replay crew. Hilarious comment on here saying, I support the cell movement, but he said, before the next person comments this and thinks it means anything to us, let me tell you, it doesn't. We appreciate your support, and that's all we need. Thank you. Thumbs up, smiley face, right? And we got the homie Deadshot ZSJL, the homie Floyd Lawton, the man that never misses, with the $10 super thanks saying, damn, you ain't send me the text, bro. My bad, bro. I forgot. But let me go ahead and give you a drop for that super thanks, though.
What are they doing here?
They're selling, Mortimer.
Well, that's ridiculous. Unless that crop report...
God help us.
I told you we shouldn't have committed everything, you asshole!
I gotta get Wilson and tell him to sell.
Wilson, where are you going?
Oh, you idiot. Get back in there at once and sell.
But I didn't...
We got the Good Austin saying hashtag replay crew. This shit is even spookier the second time. I hate that this dude got propped up the way he did. And that is in reference to the Toy Collector 2 stream. You did, yeah. Any other members, chats that I missed? No, I think that was it. Yep, that was it. All right, yeah, we about to get on out of here. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow with another stream. You dig? Y'all have a good one. We're gonna catch y'all next time. Peace.
Zack Snyder fans are weirdos. Do you think James Gunn reboots the universe properly?
This answer your question.
Oh my God. James Gunn.
James Gunn, James Gunn, James Gunn, James Gunn, James Gunn, James Gunn.
Okay, Walton, James Gunn's not more successful than Zack Snyder at the box office. Zack Snyder, look at Batman v Superman and how well 300 did and all that stuff. Boy, I gotta tell you, James Gunn's fans, you guys are like, you're more aggressive. Let's just say more aggressive than even Snyder fans, and that's saying something. Woo! And you got a lot of free time, I must say.
Woo!